Well, what's going on, everybody? How are we doing? Welcome back. We get a little live before lock coming at you. Hope everybody's off to a fresh one. We're messing things up or messing around with things here a little bit. I don't know, depending on how people are watching this right now, messing around with StreamYard. We have like if you're watching on like on mobile, on vertical, you can see some I don't know. It's like set to vertical too. I can't explain unless you can see it back here. Patty's saying you should be streaming this on playback. Listen, here's the thing. I learned that we could adjust the settings from this morning. So if you missed that this morning, don't you worry about it. All right, who do we got in the chat? Our guy David's here. Jacob's here. Let's go. We got Snoopaloop, the common man. DJ P's up in here. We got Floors So Rare. We got Blue Tomatoes. Blue Tomatoes, I still owe you a giveaway. Don't you worry. I did not forget. Jacob, we got Toddy's here. We got Snapes. Who else? We got Christian in the house. Oh, from Switzerland. Let's go, Christian. Let's go. You're on. Wait, it is weird in PC. It's looking weird. You're watching on Twitch. I saw YouTube short style live stream as well. This one was confused when I clicked the notification first. Does it look okay though, or does this look bad? I'm looking on desktop. It looks okay, right? Are we good? Oh, now I'm so nervous. I'm trying so many new things. I'm so nervous. But hopefully this looks good for you guys. Also vertical on PC, YouTube. Hey, wait, it's vertical on? Oh, I guess because there's two streams. I think there's two streams. That's why. It shouldn't be. All right, we're testing out some new stuff. If you don't want to look at the vertical one, all right, if you're like, hey, I'm out on the vertical one, I'm going to drop another link into the chat. That should not be the vertical one, the one that I just sent you guys. Also, if you're watching on the So Rare channel, this won't affect you at all. Vertical on Mac, fine on TV. All right, weird. I don't know what's going on. We got a good one today. Another fun slate. We'll do some giveaways as always. Great point by Common Man Never Cross Streams. Let's see. I got bored with the giveaway thing. All right, so it's just like the stream, subscribe to the channel, put hashtag live B4 lock. So get involved there. This is kind of a funky slate. I'm going to be honest. This is kind of a funky slate. Specifically for tonight. Like for the full game week, it's kind of hard to tell what we're doing here. But for tonight specifically, we're like a lot of injury stuff that I'm kind of just playing them all in. Which, when could that go wrong? But I am just kind of playing them all in. I just really like the. I don't know. I just want them all to play. I think that's where I'm at, which, sounds bad, but that's where I'm at. I want them all. I want all the people to play basketball tonight. I want Anthony Davis to play basketball. I want Jalen Johnson to play basketball. But as always, what we will do, we'll go over the schedule for tonight. We will get into some of the projections as well. We'll go over the injury news. I'll build some lineups here on my end, and then we will get to your questions. On the underdog side of things, because we'll talk about both of these platforms here. What's kind of funny is, I've been on a heater. Honestly, I've been running pretty hot, little sun run action. I have gotten all of the injury news stuff wrong for the last like 5 or 6 slates. Like truly, Everybody that I've played. Oh, we got some new members up in here. Let's go, Lorenzo. I've gotten almost everything wrong. And so tonight, I needed to be right. I needed to be right tonight. Also, it's 5:00. We're officially we're cracking the happy hour beer right here. We've got a little wrench, a little Industrial Arts Brewing Company. We'll slide that right into the old glass-a-rooney. Yeah, there we go. Alan, you told me to fire up Taylor Hendricks tonight, right, Alan? Is that what you said this morning during the NBA bit? You said fire up Taylor Hendricks. The second you said that, Alan, he got a questionable tag for today. All right. So let's all remember that you suck, Alan, and I'm the king. All right. Let's get into tonight's slate. Also, we'll do two of those giveaways there at the end. We'll do a limited card and a rare classic. And again, I know I'm missing two of them. I'm going to take a screenshot of this so I can show you guys later. Okay. I'm going to take a screenshot because I want you guys to see how insane this looks on StreamYard for me. I'm trying to be hip with it. Trying to make sure, that the masses are ready for it so we could go into the short form. Doing this on vertical, it looks insane on my end. Q tags on Underdog have me in a blender. Well, listen, let me just tell you, I'm almost 40% Anthony Davis. I am 30+% Miles Bridges and Austin Reeves and Jalen Johnson. So need them all to play. All right, let's get into the games for tonight, and then we'll do projections. All right, so here we go. We got the Lakers and the Hornets. Austin Reeves and Miles Bridges both started the day questionable, and then they got a little pat on the butt, and they moved up to probable. I think that's it. No LaMelo in this game. Everybody else should be good to go. Washington Wizards against the Pistons, right? We're going to 11.5-point spread on this one. Asar Thompson got a late downgrade with a Q tag. Pistons on a back end of a back-to-back. I don't know. Feels like he probably doesn't go. Then you've got the Magic and the Trailblazers. This is at 2.5. This is one of my favorite games to target tonight. Suggs got ruled out. Everybody else should be good to go. Everybody else should be fine there. So that's good. Right? I don't think I'm missing anybody else in the injury pool for those games. It's just Suggs that kind of got ruled out outside of the guys that we already know, right? Cavs and the Heat. Garland's back in action. Bam is still out. That's fine. That's fine. Big total. Look at that freaking total, 247.5. Then you get the Spurs and the Bulls. We are still waiting on Joshua Giddey. Josh Giddey, probably the biggest Q tag on the freaking slate tonight. No, it's not. It's one of the biggest Q tags on the slate tonight. The fact that this is a close enough spread, Giddey's got to be playing, right? If the Bulls are playing the Spurs without Giddey, this would be a pretty big spread, right? It's a nice spread. That'd be a pretty big spread, right? So I feel like Giddey's got to go. The Cucks and the Mavericks, same thing here. So Giannis got, his standard. I'm on a back-to-back. Here's a probable tag. I could sit at any moment. The line going from 2.5 to 3.5 throughout the day. At first made me think, oh shit, is Anthony Davis not going to play? Anthony Davis has a Q tag, which if he doesn't play, I'm going to have 1,000,000% PJ Washington play the drop. But I don't know. AD's one of the bigger Q tags on the slate. We'll have to wait and see. Suns and the Pellies, 8.5-point spread here. This one has moved a couple of ways towards Phoenix, which I thought was kind of surprising, just because the only news that we really got was Yves Missy, who had a Q tag, is going to play basketball tonight. We got the Timberwolves and the Jazz. Timberwolves on the back end of a back-to-back. They should be good to go. And then A-Town down against the Clippers. We might not even get this news till really freaking late, but Jalen Johnson and Nickeil Alexander-Walker, which means, oh boy, we could have a lot of Keaton Wallace. That's what that could look like. So that is tonight's games, right? If we look at tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday, just quickly, we're just going to briefly go over the schedule, right? So tomorrow we'll have Raptors and Nets, Grizzlies and Knicks, Celtics and Sixers, Warriors and Thunder, Pacers, Jazz. So Jazz will be the only team on a back-to-back tomorrow when we get to Tuesday. When we get to Wednesday, we have Bucks and the Hornets. Will LaMelo play? Who the F knows? You got Bulls against the Pistons. That'll be both teams' second game of the game week. You'll have the Magic against the Knicks. So the Knicks will be on the back end of a back-to-back. The Magic, not so much. Grizzlies and Celtics will both be on back-to-backs for that game on Wednesday. We have the Cavs and the Heat, both second games of the game week, but no back-to-back. Wizards and Rockets, that's Houston's first game of the game week. Then you got Trailblazers and Pelicans, both of their second games. Warriors and Spurs, both of their second games. Warriors will be in the back end of a back-to-back. We've got some Warriors news here for Tuesday that we'll bring up in just a moment here. Sorry, I had to finish my last draft there. And then you'll have Lakers and Thunder, Suns and Mavs. Both of those teams, Thunder, will be on the end of a back-to-back at home. The other two teams, not so much. Hawks and the Kangs light the beam, and then Nuggets and Clippers. And then Thursday, do we have a lighter slate on Thursday? Yeah, just 3 games. Hawks and Jazz, so they have 3 games this game week. Raps and Cavs, Pacers, and Suns. So that's what we got. Let's pop over to the Underdog Twitter feed here just for a second. Oh, people are calling Vit Krejci night. Okay. Phone stream. Yeah, Vuvuzelis. There's 2 different streams. So if you were like, hey, I don't like this stream, why are we a vertical? Here's the other one too. So there's 2 streams. So I just dropped the link to the other one if you don't want to see the vertical action. Again, I can't tell if it's good that we have verticals or if it's bad that we have verticals, but we'll never know. We'll never know. Let's go over to Twitter. Shout out Lee Ellis, and we can see if we're missing anything injury noteworthy wise. Let me go over here. Sorry, we're getting emails in, and I just need to make sure it's not. Okay, it's not. I wanted to make sure it wasn't Numi telling me I got to do another draft. Here we go. Steph Curry, he's back in action tomorrow. Al Horford's got a Q tag. Mitch Robb is Q for tomorrow as well. For tonight, the stuff that we're waiting on, we kind of already talked about it, right? AD, Giddey, Jalen Johnson, Bradley Beal, probably not going to move the needle. Asar Thompson, Daniel Gafford, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Taylor Hendricks. I mean, dude, so we already know Derek Lively's doubtful, right? If Lively, Gafford, and AD miss, I mean, PJ Washington has to play just 1 million minutes, right? And if he's going to play 1 million minutes, we're going to do this.
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
All right, guys, I'm telling you right now, if you want, LeBron's back November 18th. Is that a breaking news thing, or are you just David? You never know, David. David, sometime whiling in the Twitter. So listen, we got a little bit of a situation here tonight. We have a lot of Anthony Davis, so I'm gonna need you guys to do me a favor, let me know all of these things. So when the news comes in, please let me know. Please let me know. Jacob says I feel like my Pistons need a drop with them. Hey, don't you worry, Jacob. We'll force in a Pistons one here in a little bit. All right, let's go over to our friends at Top Tier Projections. Let's start looking at the projections for tonight's slate. You're seeing, if you're just joining us here, our guy Steven right here, put a hashtag live before lock. That's going to qualify you for the giveaway. So make sure you get involved in that. And then let's go look at some projections here over at Top Tier. Obviously, Team Hold 10. Team Hold 10 gets you 10% off on their projections for the So Rare game if you are playing. Let's do all projections, yeah? And then we'll do all projections, we'll build some lineups, and then we'll go from there. So let's zoom in, enhance. All right, let's do what we normally do. We'll do less than or equal to 20 first. That's how we'll start with the value. And then we'll do it by projection. No, let's just do it by value. So for those cheapies, the guys that you're looking for to give you a little boost, Cam Christie, related to Chris Christie? We'll never know. He's going to cap a 6, a projection of 18. This gets a little bit more of a boost if Bradley Beal does, in fact, sit today. Ronnie Holland here has a cap of 18 with a projection of 29. Ron Holland's been playing pretty well. He'll also get a boost if Asar does miss tonight. Marcus, my boy, is wicked smart. Has actually been playing some pretty good basketball. He's got a cap of 17 with a projection of 27. I'm sorry, Isaiah Jackson. He's going to cap a 16 for projection of 27. Chris Dunn, cap of 15 with a projection of 26. Noah Clowney, he moved into the starting lineup with the Cam Thomas erasure. Reed Shepard, who we talked about this morning, my guy is shooting 47% from 3 right now. The fuck? We got Jalen Smith, probably not going to do that, but he's going to cap a 15 in projection for 25. Scammy Whitmore got a little bit of run this past game week. That had more to do with the guys missing time. I mean, Bilal Coulibaly's still set to miss a game or two, so you can get there if you want to. Jordan Walsh here has a cap of 4 with a projection of 14. The Bobby Lobby projects pretty well. Brandon Williams, honestly, the only Dallas Maverick that I feel like is playing good basketball. Zachary Risache has a cap of 16 with a projection of 25. Javonte Green's up there, Kevon Looney, Sadiq Bey. So there's not like a ton of that cheap stuff. You know what I'm saying? And if we eliminate, God, if we just like get rid of that and sort by value in general, here are some other names. And this is why this Jalen Johnson news, which again, we're probably not going to get it for a while, which sucks because this would be really nice to get this news here. During here, the highest projecting guy, the highest projected value guy, got himself on the thumbnail here. Cap at 35. He projects for 55. You got Jalen Johnson, cap at 36. He basically projects for 55 as well. Yusuf Nurkic with 3 games, cap at 25, projection of 44. Listen, call me a skeptic. I'm not ready to believe that the Bosnian beast, Yusuf Nurkic, has a ceiling at this moment. I feel like we haven't seen it yet. I don't know why all of a sudden we would see it. I'm not buying it, like physically and emotionally. You know what I'm saying? I'm not buying a Yusuf Nurkic. As much as I want to, I'm not going to do it. The Zanger, Trey Murphy, both of those guys, pop locking and dropping. We got Vita Zubac over here with the cap at 30, projection 45. Wiggs, Miles Turner, Nembhard, Andrew Nemby is back in action. So that's that's like a quick glance at it. If we just sort by straight up projection, the best, like the highest MVPs, right? Wembanyama here, cap at 57. He projects for 70. Jokic is right there. Curious why Wemby projects for so much higher. I mean, I guess they're good matchups, but 4-point differential is kind of interesting. You got Giannis Antetokounmpo, Luka, Magic, all just about 60. Cade Cunningham, he's been cooking. Mobes is down there. There's Duran, there's Jalen Johnson, there's Book, there's Lowry Markkanen. So that catches us up there with a lot of the projections. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything important in the chat or on Twitter. There's your guy, Luka. There he is. Really big zoo tonight. You think so? You really like big zoo? I'm okay with it. If we just run the straight up optimal, let's see what it says. So it says Duran, Johnson, Nurkic, Nemby, Wemby for 263. So that's 263 for the straight up optimal. If I go to my collection and if I go limited and then, limited, and then we run it, this is going to give me 272. So why is mine higher than the optimal? Can anybody figure that out for me? Why is mine higher than the optimal? Is that based on... Isn't that weird? We got Ricky Beers in the chat. Let's go, Ricky. Why would mine be with the XP? Is that why? All right. So this is telling me to play Zanger, Ja Morant, Miles Turner, Jokic, and Jalen Johnson. I got to tell you guys, I don't really trust Ja Morant right now. But with a cap of 33, like I guess I could do worse. I don't really trust. Do you trust it though? Yeah, look, everybody hit me up with it. I get it, guys. All right. You're all fucking smart. All right. I'm an idiot. Let's go over to So Rare. Let's build this. What do you guys think about that lineup though? One more time. Jalen Johnson, Ja Morant, Porzingis, Turner, and Jokic. Like, do you trust any of those guys? I don't trust any of them. DJP, you're right. Mental health. Let's do the sex one.
We can't go down this road. We can't talk about like how you need to have had sex in order to have responsibility. I just think it changes you, you know? I think it changes you.
Guys, I'm going to be honest. I'm trying really hard to focus here. I am so nervous. I am so nervous about this Anthony Davis thing. Oh, I have too much Anthony Davis tonight. I can't even focus. All right, let's build. The builders build. I don't really trust Ja. I don't. I'd put him in my second one. And I also think it's kind of interesting that it's still play. Oh, it's because the yoke. Okay, hold on. You know what I need to do? I'm sorry if you're just an underdog, bro, and you're like, what's this NFT Virgin stuff? We got to give this a little bit of a boost here. We got to do a little limited boost. We got to give it that boost. B-Ball Paul. Shout out to our guy B-Ball Paul over there. There's Onyeka. Forgot about we had Onyeka. All right, hold on. Let's go to the guys that we bought a lot of bucks. All right, hold on. Let's do this real quick. Let's get Wembanyama. Let's get him boosted. We can't even boost him. Can we boost Jokic more? If we can boost him? No, we can't even do him. All right, let's just see. we gotta use this like 2,800 or whatever pretty quickly. Yes, you can see I picked up a lot of these guys. I mean, I guess Miles Turner, like maybe we do actually play. I don't know. We'll level up, level up. Derek White's over here. We'll give him a little boost. He always projects well and always underperforms. Shout out my guy. Shout out my guy, Derek White. Just real quick, anybody over here that we need to get to? Laravia. We got Laravia. There's Kawhi. He's let me down. I actually think James Harden is kind of in a smash spot. I'm surprised he's not getting any love. Khalil Ware is in the same spot he was in last week, but yet now he does not project well. This is actually just helpful to talk through this as we go through some of these guys here. Bucks line has shifted back down to 2.5. That's breaking news for my bags because boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, do we wait, what the fuck just happened here? We absolutely need him to be playing. We need him to be playing. Hold on. We still got 2K. What's going on over here? Sorry guys. Bear with me. Let's scrolling. Let me just double check the chat to make sure you guys aren't yelling at me about something. Boost Yusuf. I'm not playing the Boston Beast. TK said I tried learning So Rare and I was way too confused. You know what I'll tell you real quick, TK? All it is, right, is instead of paying the entry fee to like enter the contest, right, you're buying the player itself, and then you enter the contest for free each time. And so it's got like a salary cap. So in this scenario, right, you have a cap of 140. Your MVP, so your highest capped guy, does not count. So if I play Jokic, that doesn't go against my 140. And then with the spots that are left, I have a 140 cap to build. The cap is an average fantasy score of their last 10 games. That's the best that I can do. Does anyone else have a problem with lineups resetting when changing players? Sometimes, yeah, sometimes. But that's fair, TK. I respect it. I respect it. All right, hold on. Let's just quickly here. LaMelo still not playing basketball. That's sick. Goodbye by me. Zion also not playing basketball. Okay, Austin Reeves, I was trying to level up here. Our Wemby, we can level up the Wemby. That's a good one to level up. Ja, I mean, I don't know, man. So who's Memphis playing? Like even Jaren Jackson Jr., look at him all the way down here. Like that should be a good play. Jaren should be a good play, but Jaren, honestly, I said this today on the 89 Cavs. You know who should be thrilled right now? Is that John Moran is being a nutcase? And not even a nutcase, but that there's dissension amongst the ranks is Jaren Jackson Jr. because he's been ass, but we've been focusing on John Morant this whole time. All right, let's go back to the builders here. All right, look, we need to, by the way, we have a boost. So if we can get up over 260 points, we win $250. So we got to take this seriously. I do think Porzingis is a really good play regardless here. I do think Porzingis is a good play. Obviously, Jokic gets in there, right? Obviously, he gets in there. Could we get Wemby in there too? That would leave us with 19 the rest of the way. Let's just see. Let's see if we had anybody. Let's go a little dumpster diving down here. See if there's anybody in the low. Because like Trey Mann is a sneaky good play. Like if I'm looking at projections here, I mean, I guess Sexton is back. He only projects for 27. But let's keep Trey Mann in mind. Ron Holland. Hey, if Asar Thompson is out, Ron Holland is a great play. And then that leaves us 20 for the last spot. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anybody else that's like screaming value. I don't think I have anybody else. I think it's probably not. I do kind of like Ron Holland more than what. Okay, let's get Wemby out of there. I do like Ron Holland in this lineup. If Asar Thompson is going to miss, this needs Asar out. I think I'm going to take a break from building my lineup. I'm going to just like kind of go with this. Ooh, Tobias Harris dealing with a high ankle sprain without a timetable to return. Wow. Okay. So if we did this, we could actually just go like Booker and cap at 35. Who's the cap at 35 up here? We could go. I mean, it's going to almost Jalen Johnson. All right, let's just do Jalen. If we think Jalen Johnson's going to play, what does that leave us with? 41. You go Steph, James, Harden. I mean, this is pretty sick. Harden, Jalen Johnson, Jokic, Porzingis, and Ron Holland. All right, let's leave this in here for now, just to build a lineup. I'm not gonna do them all. We'll wait for a little bit. You said Booker and Duren is perfect. I don't own Duren, Alan. I don't have the money you have. Miles Bridges is also back. That's true. TJP, Bane is good. What games are you watching, son? Desmond Bane has been Desmond ass. Also, Travel Addict guy with a good point for TKH. They do have a free game if you just want to like fuck around with the free game, and then you can go from that. Duren is goated. All right, a lot of guys. Duren, I'm just like, listen, I like Duren. I like Jalen Duren. I think he's going to be in a good spot. It makes a lot of sense. At some point, Duren is going to remind us. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. All right, let's first of all, let's remind people you want to give away some shit. I want to give away some shit. Oh no, did I close out? Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. I think I closed out the giveaway thing. My bad. All right, we're going to do it again. That's okay. I need the real ones here. And although I wonder if I can just I wonder if I reset it, if it just saves you guys. Because, yeah, all right, it did. If you just like the stream, subscribe to the channel, hashtag live before lock, all right? And then we'll give away something like that. Did you giving out some? What's up? It's Hershey. What's up, Hershey? What's going on? What do you think about the challenger? Jokic, Cat, Booker, man. Yeah, those look good. That looked good. Did you see? Wait, which last game are you talking about, DJP? Because Desmond Bane played Boston twice this weekend. And his last game, dog shit. Okay. Yeah, it's Hershey. I still put the pipe down. Did you say you're giving out some Chet? I don't think so. Did I? Is that what I said? I don't know. All right, let's yeah, so all right, so not their last game. Are you a Celtics fan, bro? Imagine coming at me with wrong information, DJP. Come on. Also, do you guys like this new sweater? Are we vibing with the new sweater? What do we think? I think we did okay. All right, let's get into some of your questions. Fire 'em at me. Let's get into the projections. Let's get into the weeds. What do you guys have? And then listen, we're gonna have so many beers if Anthony Davis plays tonight. I'm telling you that right now. By so many, it's probably 2 because it's Monday. Are you shipping the 4-point play tonight? You know what I'm doing? I might just enter one right now. What's this looking like? Yeah, it's pretty empty, huh? Yeah, I'll enter one right now. I wasn't planning on doing it, so I maxed the main one, the hump day hoops or whatever we're humping. No, that's on Wednesdays. I maxed that one. And then I did a buzzer beater and I did crossover. So many carbonated waters. I know. I do. I would like some more carbonated waters. Yeah, it looks like you're about to tell me how my Q4 projections are. All right. You want all the Suns and all the Pistons projections. All right, Chicken Frog. Let's do it. Let's look at it by team, huh? Let's look at the PDX. Although I bet it's PHX, but real ones know the airport, right? Oh no, it's not. What is it? Is it PDX? Oh my God, what's going on? So what is it? If it's not, is it PHN? What the fuck is going on? All right, hold on. Oh, is it just Sun? PHO. Okay. All right. I guess that makes sense. My bad. All right. So if we look at Phoenix here, Booker, highest projecting guy for 54.5. Mark Williams. Grayson Allen, Royce O'Neal. We haven't talked about either of those guys with Jalen Green going back down. Grayson Allen's like straight up in Poland. But their caps have come up a little bit, so none of them are too exciting. But all of these guys have positive value here. And Royce, Brooks, Gillespie, even Ryan Dunn. If you need to go dumpster diving, Big Dick Nick Rich, Oso Iguodala, Jordan Goodwin. Those are some options for you. For Detroit, and let's just remind ourselves that Asar is queued up tonight, and I would lean he sits. Cade projects for 58.5. I think he's like the 4th or 5th highest projected guy in the slate. Duren right behind him at 55. Thompson's there at 44. We just talked about Ronnie Holland. Then Tobias, he's got no timetable return. He's not playing. Duncan Robinson, Beef Stew in the 22-23 range. Karras at 22. Javonte Green. Javonte Green probably is the one that benefits the most from the no Tobias stuff. Would be my guess. All right, we just saw. Oh, wait, hold on. Gay, or Kennard as best value picks for the Hawks. Well, we still don't know. Like if Nickeil Alexander-Walker and Jalen Johnson are both in, it's not very exciting. But if you're doing the quick pick thing, That's like a good late game pick. Right now, JJ projects for 54, Dyson for 42, Nah for 41 if he goes, Zanger for 41, Yeka for 36 and a half. And then you've got Kanad for 22 and a half and Mogay for 20. So none of those are like my faves. Wow, Donovan Mitchell in the 5-hole here in the 4-point. We're going to start with Ant and Booker. Pretty chalk, but that's what we're going to start with here over in the 4-point play. So that's, and then Keaton Wallace is the name that we should mention if somehow all of those guys don't play. Keaton Wallace, kind of balling. All right. The question was flag. So you just saw Gillespie, right? Flag here projects for 37. He's going to project the highest here. Coward projects for 28. We're going to get a Coward game or a Coward game week. It's not this game week, but it's coming soon. Tamani Kamara should be scoring more fantasy points. He should be, man. He should, like, you know what? I think what has been surprising for Portland, considering how much of a fantasy like heaven Portland has been, it Drew Holiday's ascension, who is like one of my higher owned guys tonight. The way Drew Holiday has kind of put himself involved in the offensive game, I feel like it's like slowed down Tamani because it's been Denny. It's been all Denny. It's been all Drew. Like even Shaden Sharp kind of taking a back seat. Oh, yes, Austin Reeves. Let's go. Mr. Vital Fred. Ingram, Daniels, Washington, or Pritchard. All right, so you're saying which one? I'm just going to say if Anthony Davis is in, my guess is it's going to be Daniels. So Ingram projects for 40. Daniels projects for 42. Okay, there we go. You said Washington. He projects for 35. I fucking forget who the fourth one was. Pritchard. God, Pritchard's been just ass. He projects for 40. So Daniels is my favorite. What I will say, though, is if AD does get ruled out, and PJ Washington's going to have to play 1 million minutes. Just 1 million minutes. 1 million. What do you think of where this week projection aside? Well, what does he project for? 29.5. Yeah, man, like Spoelstra hates him. The first game without Bam, really disappointing. That second game proved a little bit more. But here's the thing. Like, you're only getting that. He's almost like he's like no, this is a bad example. I was going to somehow compare him to Drummond. It's not right. But like the last game, he got 12 boards and then a couple of stocks. Like that's what you need. That's how he's going to get there. You need the stocks because he's not like the volume's not there offensively. I wonder if that has to do with how their offense has shifted because Miami, for all intents and purposes, should be a team that we're attacking on both sides of it. And unfortunately, we just haven't been able to do that. We haven't been able to do it because, we have, just not for Khalil Ware. All right. The next question was less than or equal to 30 there. Let's see. Less than or equal to 30. Best projection, Trey Murphy. He's coming off his like first fantasy relevant game in a while. Good to see that, right? So Murphy's cooking. Big Z, who was referenced earlier. Zubac out there. Wiggs is out there. Yusuf Nurkic, the Bosnian beast. Mark Williams, honestly, is probably my favorite. Actually, if I had to rank these, not that you're asking for it, but I would rank them Zubac, Trey, Mark Williams. No, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Zubac, Dyson Daniels, Trey, Mark Williams. I just really like Dyson Daniels. And he has 3 games. Hawks are good, man. Hawks are good. Musa or Svi. Utah seems to really like Svi, man. It's kind of crazy. Svi projects for 20. Musa projects for 23. So Mr. Diabate projects a little bit better. Yeah, it's Hershey. I mean, we all did, but the problem was the Lakers gave up, and we thought it was going to be Atlanta giving up because they were so shorthanded, but instead the Lakers just got their asses kicked, Are Triple J and Ware still good plays? I mean, they're fine plays, but they both have some real concerns. So just, high risk, high reward. DeRozan, Keontae, Triple J. I can play 2 of them. I'm going to tell you right now, I think it's going to be DeRozan and Triple J that project the best, and I think it's Keontae I like the most. Keontae projects for 44, DeRozan for 37. Okay, I'm wrong. And then Jaren for 37. I'm wrong. All right, I'd go Keontae and Jaren here. I would. Keontae and Jaren Jackson Jr. is the way that I would go. I think. What else we got? Ayton and Booker or Duren and Levine? Man, I think it's Ayton and Booker. Ayton projects for 38. Booker projects for 54. God, what's that? 72. So that's 72. And then you said it's Levine for 31 and Duran for, wait, no, did I do that right? 84. I did that wrong. I did that. Was that bad math? Was that like the same projection? Let me do that one more time. Ayton projects for what? 38 and Booker. Okay, 80. Okay, it's Booker. I did the bad math. I tried to do it too fast. It's Booker and Ayton. My bad. My bad. What do you think about Tyrese Proctor as a sneaky play? Cavs 3 games back to back against Miami. I mean, that's so sneaky. Like, he projects for 5. I mean, I get it. Well, we already know Garland's not going to play. You need them to sit somebody else too. You need them to sit somebody else as well. Najee Marshall, Knight 2.0. Do you think does he have another 30-point game in him, Mr. Najee? That was wild, wasn't it? Najee just going ham on him. Spicy P. I don't think the Pacers have any easy matchups, if we're being honest, but he's going to cap a 44 with a projection of 46. I think right now with the Pacers, one of the things we're going to run into is that his ceiling is always going to be like 60, but his floor is going to be 20, because if a game gets out of hand early, it's Jover. It's over. Quickly or Triple J. The Triple J, I'm assuming you mean Jaren Jackson. Quickly projects better. Both of those are so thin. Like, good luck. Trey Mann, Najee Marshall, and so again, the man stuff I think everybody's gonna be freaking out about, but from this past game week, he projects for 27. They now have Colin Sexton and Miles Bridges back, so keep that in mind. Also, it's the first good game Trey Mann has had in this whole season. So not saying he can't do it again, but the circumstances are a little bit different. Marshall here projects for 25, and Ware projects for 29. I will say, if we do get news that Anthony Davis and company are out, Najee Marshall will get a nice boost. Wow, Brandon Ingram fined $25K for being a dickhead. You like to see that. As he should. All right, Gabriel, what's up, buddy? You need to choose 2 of the following: Middleton, Shepard, and Dean Wade. Oh, God, gross, bro. I think it's Middleton, even though if it's a back-to-back, he's not going to play both, but he projects for 23. Shepard projects for 18, and Wade, yeah, I think I would just go Shepard and Middleton. Gross. I would, man. So Reed, dude, shout out Reed Shepard, by the way, shooting 48% from 3 or whatever it is. Man projects 1.5 better. 1.5 better. I think you can go man there. I think you can. Risa Shea or Duncan Robinson. I actually really, again, it's hard to know with Atlanta because we don't know who's in and out. He projects for 24. Robinson projects for 24. It's pretty close. I honestly think I'd go Duncan Robinson there, but it's pretty close. What do you think about Ace and Newell and Ace Bailey? I'm assuming is the other one. Yeah, Ace and Newell looked awesome, man. He only projects for 7. Again, Ace and Newell, the reason why, like if you were just looking at box scores, the reason why he's smashed, right, is that it was a blowout. So he got extra run. They were also missing Porzingis, Jalen Johnson, Nikhil Alexander-Walker, Luke Kennard, and Trae Young, right? So missing a lot of guys. We already know Porzingis is back. We think Luke Kennard is back too, I think. So it's tough. But Newell, he doesn't project well, but if all of those guys are going to be out again, and then Ace Bailey projects for 17.5. If Hendricks misses, I guess that's pretty good. Sabonis, I mean, man, Sabonis just does not look 100% yet. He projects for 44, though. He does project for 44. Do you like the Kuz? Kuzma here projects for 23, and no, I don't. I'm done playing Kyle Kuzma. It's 2025. I'm done. All right, here we go. We've got Ayton or the Bosnian Beast. Dude, I just don't. Do you really trust Yusuf Nurkic? Like, is anybody out there being like, what I think is a good play? Yusuf Nurkic. So Ayton projects for. Nurkic projects for more. I don't know. I don't love it. I would go Reeves for sure. Mike, listen, if we don't I think it's Jalen Johnson. But we just don't know if he's playing. So that's what's tough. I think he's playing. I think that was a back end of the back type thing, and that's why. Fox here, he projects for 38.6. I think that's fine. He played 30 plus minutes in his first game. I like that. Hendricks, again, he's probably not playing tonight. He projects for 17.8. So there you go. There's your home run, Alan. He projects for 24. Garland is playing, But when the Cavs have a back-to-back, he's not going to play the next game. I definitely Holland over Tyson. You talking about Ron Holland. Because again, if Asar Thompson misses, we already know what's his name is missing. For sure. Ron Holland. Projection on Jalen Smith. I think he was fine value actually. He projects for 25, so 10 over cap, which is kind of nice. Best 15 cap. That might have been the one we just looked. No. Less than or equal to 15. Let's see. We got Chris Dunn, Jalen Smith. There we go. We just called it out. Jalen Smith, Noah Clowney, Javonte Green, Yegor, Scam Whitmore, Mo Gay, Kevon Looney, Jay Huff Pass, Brooke Lopez, Marvin Bagley, Scam Christie. There's some 15s for you. All right, Alan. Yeah, fuck yourself. Knipple or Brucelis? I think it's probably Bucelis here. We need the Giddy news, though. Bucelis projects for 33. Khan projects for 29. So it is Bucelis by a hair of our chinny chin chin. All right, hold on. We're going to take a break. We're going to save this question right here. I'm going to come back to it, DJP. Hold on. We're going to take one more second. I hear the FedEx guy banging on the door. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Package received. No news on Giddy yet. All right, pick 2 for the daily. Nah, CJ. Well, definitely Nah if Nah and Trey Mann if they both play. But again, we don't know if they're playing yet. Keaton Wallace. Yeah, but Keaton Wallace is only a good play if everybody is still ruled out, No news on Giddy yet. Wait, are you serious? I thought, did they just change their mind on Austin Reeves? He was already ruled in. He's available. Why? Wait, hold on. What's going on? What's going on here? Why did we do that? Was that a question mark? Was that a question mark, Christian? That must have been a question mark. He's in. Because one is on vertical, you dumbass. Hey, Consigliere, good to see you. Best play, yeah, I know. What? Wait, hold on. Christian is in Switzerland right now. I'm gonna give Christian a second to speak for himself. Did you mean a question mark there? Yeah, Ware has a probable tag now. Guys, I think who the best play of the night is? What's his cap? I might buy him right now. But let's do it. Sure, he might bang the coach's ex-wife, but it might be Jaime Jaquez to the moon. It might be. It might just be. What, is he not available on the market? Where's his beautiful hair? There's nobody selling him? There's no Jaime Jaquez's on the market? How much is he going for? I think that's going to be the best play. Jaime Jaquez Jr. Because listen, if Ware misses, dude, that's 25 minimum minutes that have to get thrown around. That's fire. Yeah, you said Jovic. I think Jovic is fine too, but Jaquez is about to go nuts. The true Triple J. No, at ESPN, Reeves is not out. Where are you seeing this? You said at ESPN. Also, Drew Smith is back. Shout out Drew Smith. Austin Reeves has already been ruled in. What notification are you seeing? What notification are you seeing, bro? He's ruled in. I see him in. No in-season Garland's been sold by Sorare. I guess not. I guess not. They've been asleep at the wheel. They've been talking too much football. Oh man, I got to build my lineups here. Is Ingram suspended? No, he just got fined. Just got fined $25,000. All right, but Jaime Jaquez might be the play of the week. And that's going to be my swap, Hundo P. It's going to be Jaime and PJ Washington once everybody gets ruled out. Keep the questions coming, by the way. I'm going to just go over to Underdog to show you guys what I'm doing tonight, so you can get a little peek behind the curtain. I'm going to be honest, guys. I said this at the top. I've been on an absolute heater right now, and I would like to, and I think I am playing well, but I had like 5 slates in a row where I was very overweight on guys that got ruled out. So it makes me very nervous about tonight. But then I was nervous that was this going to be the one night I didn't draft questionable guys, and then they got ruled in. Then who am I, So we did, this is what we got here. This is what we got in there. So we did all these teams. We got Austin Reeves at, AD at 37%, Austin Reeves at 30%, JJ at 28.5%, Miles Bridges at 26%, Mitchell, Harden. If we look at some of these too, just again, keep the questions coming. We're going to keep this so rare focused, but we have some crazy Reeves ones from earlier in the day that had Davis in there too. Like this is 6-round Reeves that went Giannis, Denny, Randall, Dyson, Mark, and Reeves. That's not as exciting, but this one, Giannis, Denny, Randall, AD, Jalen Johnson, Austin Reeves. Like, come on, please, baby. Please, baby. Baby, play basketball. We need it. We need it. But that's the direction I ended up going. Really just kind of attack the Q tags today. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Also, just like real quick, I don't know. I know we got a big international audience here too, but just a reminder, we got SR Gas. Let's go. We are going to be in Las Vegas in a month from, is it a month from tomorrow? No, a month and a month and 2 days from today. We're going to be out there. We're going to the games on Saturday and on Tuesday. Really excited about it. So if anybody else is going, is PJ Washington still a play, even if AD's ruled in? That's a great question, Alan. And I'm impressed that you had a great question. So let's go look at the projections. Yeah, I think so. Again, because especially like PJ Washington's going to have to play 30 plus minutes anyways. He's going to cap at 30 with a projection of 35. But if Gafford is out, along with AD, that's huge. But if Gafford's out and AD's in, PJ's still going to have to do a lot. So I think PJ's fine. We are staying at the MGM Grand again, because I got way more free nights than normal. And no, my wife is not going, but my dad and my brother are coming out, which is pretty exciting. But they're not getting out till Saturday. So also, I found out my guy Overzet might be there too, for some of it, anyways. Although I don't think we're going to really overlap, just maybe one night. But yeah, going to be out there. Is Paul Reed in play? Jesus Christ, I hope not. Why? I'm trying to think of why he would be in play. I guess because they have a couple games. I mean, he projects for 14. Yeah, I guess so. Good call, DJP. You could get there. Yeah, come on out, man. Come on out. I'm doing some golfing on Monday, but Friday and Saturday plan to be a nightmare. I'm very excited. Enough time has passed in Summer League that I'm now ramping up, that I'm ready to go. Borland's going to be out there on Sunday. Patty Coyne's going to be out there on Sunday. Who has the best looking so rare card of 20? Like sexually, you're speaking. Okay, let's just go look at the instant buys. This is good. Again, Alan, back to back, 2 good questions. 2 good questions back to back. Hold on. Every time I get a DM, I get like PTSD. Oh. Okay, all right. Maybe it is. The people are saying maybe it's Jovic. Interesting. Let's look at Jovic's cards first. Let's see what Jovic is doing. Man, Jovic might end up being a smash, guys. We need the Khalil Ware news. Sorry. All right. I didn't share screen. I thought I did. We need this Jovic news. We need this Jovic news bad. Oh man, I hope so, dude. Fingers crossed, Ricky. I was just talking about the Mans the other day, man. I am. I do hope I see him out there though. Although maybe I'll see him around Thanksgiving too. Overset. That's a great one. That's his poker name, dude. When he gets trip 5s over trip 4s. All right, here we go. Wait, you're down for Friday and Saturday? All right. I'm getting out there. Oh my God, did I just close? Oh God, I thought I just fucking X'd out of everything. Consigliere, I'm getting out there December I'm arriving the early evening, December 12th, and I'm flying back to New York December 17th. So Friday, I got nothing going on Friday night except for maybe hanging out with Pete. And then Saturday, we got the 2 semifinals games. Sunday, Monday, I'm football on Sunday. Football hang on Sunday. Monday, some golf. Tuesday, the finals. Matherin with the hands. There we go. Okay, Ron Holland, Trey Mann, Jalen Smith, Jalen Dern, and Jimmy get to 190. Ooh, it's close. It's close. Best looking cards is easily. I like that everybody's got takes on this. It's good to know what people are jerking off to. You know, I think it's important to know that stuff. All right, let's see. So Giannis Emirates Cup. All right, that would be the instant buy, right? Or no, the instant buy's over. All right, what's the? I don't know how to sort by that shit. I got to build my lineup soon, by the way. All right, whatever. I can't see it. DM me. Can't wait till we get a hoops moment and then say Giannis is out. I do think I would say there's like a 5 to 8% chance Giannis gets ruled out, right? I mean, a probable back end of a back-to-back. Beef stew is out. Oh, yeah, I like the Paul Reed call. That's fun. I agree with you, man. I'm out on Trey Mann this game week. This game week. Let's look at my cards. Let's see which one do you guys think is the hottest. I really do have to build my lineups here soon, though, guys. Look at Jaime. Yeah, I just bought Jaime. I don't give a shit. How about Onyeka Okongwu, though? Look at him. He said, what the fuck you know about rebounded? That's what he's saying right there. That's good. That's a good one. Double O, baby. Double O. How about B-ball? Speaking of B-ball, Paul, get in the mud, baby. Get in the mud. That's a sick one, too. Shut up, Paul Reed. I do love B-ball, Paul. Let's see what else we got. Ryan Roll, like Gary Trent Jr. This is not going to qualify. GTJ not going to qualify. Not going to qualify. He looks cranky. He's like, I don't want to do this so rare stuff. I'm a top shot, bro. Derek White, how about this beautiful man? We need some more news, guys. It's 5:53. Let's go back over to the spreads. Pause. That's not a pause. We forced that. Holland or Jovic. Right now it's Holland, but it could be Jovic. Wait, no, but you know what that means, though? You know what that means? Put the razor away. Unibrow time, baby. That means AD is coming back. That's my lean on it. I'm desperate for that to be that, though. I have too much money. Keaton is very sexy. Okay. Holland or Jovic? I mean, it's Holland right now. Could be Jovic with some more news. Let's look at, did we get any line movement here? So the Bucks is just, so the Bucks, this opened at 2.5, went up to 3.5, went back down to 2.5. I will say, though, it's like they're betting plus 2.5, so it's almost plus 2. I think it just means Anthony Davis is playing. Here's some alpha for you, by the way. And by alpha, I mean, I listened to a podcast, the Hoop Collective with Tim Bontemps and Tim McMahon, who covers all like Texas teams in Oklahoma, and Brian Windhorst. And McMahon was saying that on Saturday, Anthony Davis was like really trying. He was being very aggressive, trying to play. I think it was against the Wizards. I can't remember. Yeah, it was against Washington, right? Aggressively was trying to play. Nico, who's trying to save his ass, was also aggressively trying to play. What ended up happening, the medical team, the mental staff was kind of like, we don't need to rush him back. It's a calf strain. And then Patrick Dumont, who is the owner, also got involved and made a case for like, hey, like we don't need Anthony Davis. We don't need to rush Anthony Davis back. So you could take that one or two ways. That Dallas is going to continue to be cautious with him, and they're like, okay, getting another good pick, and that means AD's not going to play. Or the way I'm reading it is that AD's trying to save his friend's job in Nico Harrison, and that maybe he comes back, maybe tears an Achilles. But I'm hoping. Not that he tears his Achilles, that he plays. I drafted him a lot. You heard AD's a bit chunky now. He did come in a little heavy. If Trey Mann isn't a good play, who do I replace him with a cap at 18? I mean, I shouldn't say Trey Mann's not a good play. I think you can still play Trey Mann. I just like, if you were looking at what he did this past game week and you were like, oh, he'll do that again, I don't know if that's happening. But I mean, LaMelo's still going to be out. Mann's still going to get like 20 plus minutes. Ron Holland is by far the best one. Marcus Smart jumps off the board too. Isaiah Jackson, Bobby Portis, Chris Dunn, these are all the names before we get to Trey Mann, Reed Shepard, and Brandon Williams. again, Brandon Williams, I like low-key really like at basketball. Tony Bradley has the pose that they teach you when they start learning how to play ball. Shout out Tony Bradley. How do we get a Top Shot Tony Mans update? Man, I don't know. Maybe we can make it happen. Maybe we can happen. Yeah, I mean Jovic for sure. Jovic really is Jovic is a smash. You guys want a little Top Shot Tony break? Keaton Wall. I would take Noah Clowney over Keaton Wallace unless we get news. Unless we get news that all of those Atlanta guys are going to sit. But for right now, it is it's Noah Clowney because we know what we're getting for Noah Clowney. We know what we're getting. All right, hold on one second, guys. Hold on. Bear with me here. Checking the messages, making sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, it's Boston base. You silly bitch, Boston base. All right. Anything else here from the chat? Is Marcus Smart? No, I think Marcus Smart's still fine. Though what Marcus does is different from Reeves. I think that's fine. Thoughts on Scotty Barnes, Sabonis, Booker, Ayton, and Hendricks? You trust Hendricks way more than I do, man. They've been playing like Elijah Harkless. They got Collier back. Like, I love Taylor Hendricks, but you're trusting him more than I am. I think maybe Herb Jones over Trey Man. Let's see. Jones projects for 27.5. Yeah. And Man projects for I would take Herb Jones. So I would take Herb Jones. There we go, Tony. We like it. I would take Marcus Smart. I would take Reed Shepherd over Marcus Smart. Jamal Murray. Jamal here projects for 43. All right. I think I need to start building my lineups here. It's 6 o'clock. We didn't get any more news, right? God, I'm so stressed out about Anthony Davis. I would like to be right here. I would like to be right. I do think Jovic is Jovic might end up being a smash here. I think we got to buy Jovic. What's the Jovic price point? What's the price point on a Jovic right now? Let me see what's in the manager sales. Imagine just run. What if we run out a full Serbian lineup? Jovic, Jokic, Bogdan. Get the Bosnian beast up in there too. Let's see what's Jovic's price point right now. Because we might just get the classic Jovic. What's the in season? The classic's $2. It's $2. Let's just go grab it. Grab it by the balls. Nikola Jovic, welcome aboard. All right, we're gonna build some lineups here. And feel free to hang out. There's no other play around 11 to cap. Okay, yeah, then go ahead. Best cap under 22. I'm not going to show it to you. But I'll read some off to you just because I just done something similar to that. All right, based on projection alone, Ron Holland, Josh Hart, Josh Minot, Jabari Smith Jr., Khalil Ware, but now he's probable, so let's cross him off. Cameron Johnson, Jock Landell, all of those project over 28 points, somewhere between 28 and 31. Ron Holland being the best one. I'll throw Marcus Smart, Herb Jones, T-Man, Isaiah Jackson, Jalen Tyson, and Anthony Black into that list as well. Which is the poor man's yoke. I mean, just like literally, he's got less money, right? Literally. All right, let's try to build this lineup again one more time. You guys can talk me through it. Do you deliberately pull Jim Carrey faces, or has it been going on for so long you don't notice anymore? Yeah, no, I don't notice it anymore. But that, honestly, Carl, is like the nicest thing anybody said. So I will take that. Shout out. We're not going to shout out Jim Carrey. He's not fucking watching that. There we go. There's a Jim. See, now when I force it, it doesn't feel good. Let's clear this team. What time does this Miami game start? BT Dubs. Is this an early game? 7:30. All right. So we should have this news. Here in a little bit. Okay. So for people freaking out, the Bucks Mavs line is back to 3.5, right? Or was it already at 3.5? Now I can't remember. Oh, I'm so stressed out. So would you play? No, I'd play Trey Man over Portis. I don't trust. I'm done trusting Bobby Portis. I'm done. I can't trust Bobby anymore. I can't. Hey guys, one other thing that I wanted to just plug real quick. If you guys aren't if you're just fantasy hoopers, if you're not subscribed to the NBA Bit, come over and hang over there. We do a show Monday through Friday every morning, 9 a.m. We start the day with I think I shared the wrong thing, but did I share a subscription thing? No. Oh, yeah, I did. I shared the wrong thing. Let me do this again. It's just like at NBA Bit on YouTube. We do a show Monday through Friday. Come check it out. Come check it out. Should be the top of the hour injury report dump. Yeah, we should be. Let's actually, before we build lineups, let's just go over to the Underdog Twitter and we can refresh like psychos and see what we get here. See what we get. How, Paid, how have you been doing in the NBA streets this season? Your local time? It's 6 a.m. where you are, David. Where are you? 6 a.m. I thought you were a West Coast bro, David. That's like West Coast. We're 12 hours different. Is that the Philippines? 12-hour difference? I can't figure it out. You'll have to tell me. Yeah, we need, oh God, we need this Anthony Davis news so bad. So the early games that we're getting, it's midnight there, Alan. Alan, where are you? Oh, it's 6 a.m. for the NBA bit. Yeah, okay, so you are West Coast. Yeah, you can watch it after, though. You can watch it after, bro. Watch it on your own time. We do it every day. We also had the 89 Cavs today, which is on that channel as well. That was at 3 p.m. That was a lot of fun. So we have Lakers and Hornets. That's going to start things along with the Wizards, Pistons, Blazers, and Magic. Wow, so much of my stuff is going to be out there right away. And then it's Cavs, Heat. They're the only 7:30 Eastern start. And then Spurs, Bulls at 8 p.m. And then it's like every half hour. Bucks, Mavs, 8:30. Pelly, Suns, Timberwolves, and Jazz both at 9. And then Hawks, Clippers taking us home. God, that Jalen Johnson at like 11 is going to hit hard. It's midnight in Poland. Shout out to Poland. You're in Sweden? Sweden! I really want to go to Sweden. I'm sorry for doing that. You're probably not thrilled to welcome me after that. But I just want to do it for the sauna. You haven't played much daily fantasy, so? Nice. Are you in the So Rare streets? Are you in So Rare too? Or are you just here for the props? I was off to like a really hot start for the props. And then what I end up doing is I put them in too late. Like I do it as an afterthought, like, oh yeah, I set my lineups, I finished my drafts. Let's fire. And instead of like focusing on it. But part of it is because I can't do pick'ems here. I have to do like same game parlay. All right, Miles Bridges officially available. We should be getting some stuff here. Bridges in. That one's not the one that's hitting hard. We need the Miami stuff. Yeah, I do recommend, like, seriously, if you guys are thinking about messing around with So Rare, just like sign up and do the free shit. Just do the free shit. And then if you're like, oh, this is kind of fun, then do that. And then go from there. Go from there. I don't think you have to like drop bags right away, but it's been fun. I enjoy it. The one nice thing about it is that you can mess around. It's just twice a week instead of doing it every time. Hey, dude. All right, Common Man. Let's do it. You've been on a little bit of a heater, I feel like. Drew Smith. Yeah, Drew Smith is in. I mean, like, he'll project fine, I think. Because his cap's low enough, right? His cap is 16. He projects for 16. He maybe gets a little bit of boost if Khalil wears out, but not enough. Not enough. Thoughts on the Charlotte Con Knipple? Yeah, Con's been great, man. Wait, Nick, don't do that to me, Nick. We need Anthony Davis to play, brother. We need Anthony Davis to play. We have so much. $326 of Anthony Davis. And I think that's just the, yeah, what are my my crossovers? Actually, I don't have that. I have, wow. 3 out of 5 Lucas in the crossover. You love to see it. Any more news here? Or we're going to just start building. All right, we're just going to start building. I thought we were going to get more of a dump there. Precious. Yeah, we should give Precious a little bit of love. They started him like right out the gate. He's going to cap a 7. He projects for 15. You can do that. In this economy, you can do that. I win NBA bets only to lose in NFL. Dude, shout out. Yeah, he's got a cap of 4. He projects for 14. Who do you think gets better run? Mark Williams inevitably sits one, Oso or Richards. I think they're going to play like exactly the same amount of minutes. I think if I was going to take a shot on one of them, I would take a shot on Nick Richards. John Collins. I would take John Collins here, Gabriel. Do you think NFL is going to team up with So Rare? No, I don't think so. I don't know that, but I don't think so. Because I'll show you. This is, oh no, I didn't even shut off the camera. Wow, that was like a Blair Witch Project there. I'll show you. Right here. Boom. Boom. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong thing. Oh my God, what's going on? Here we go. $5 foot long. We have $280 of Anthony Davis here in the main contest at 37%. So I know that's underdog. That's not what we're talking here, but that's for my bags line. Who are your top 3 MVPs, not projections? Okay. Best cap under 3. There's nobody, brother. Under 3. Okay, so best. Thank you for the super chat by Amoon. By the way, Amoon, that's great. That's huge. We love that. I think, like, listen, if you are not trying to spend all the money in the world, right? Cade is like, he projects really well. I will say Wemby projects 5 points higher than the next guy. So Wemby projects the highest there with 2 games. Giannis here has been on a heater. We're also due for Giannis sitting at some point. Luka, Luka's good too, and he's in a great matchup tonight. But any of Wemby, Jokic, Giannis, and Luka are fine. If you want to do like those guys, I think Cade is really fun. I think Jalen Johnson has just like a massive ceiling if he plays. And then SGA, of course. Evan Mobley also with 3 games. If you think like somebody sits some stuff, you could get there too. Best low cap picks, best cap. Guys, hold on. I will do this for Mr. Hunters, okay? I will do this for Mr. Hunters. But Alan, you've been here the whole fucking time. You've been here the whole time, Alan. All right, hold on. Let's go back over the projections. All right, we're just going to do 11 and under here. 11 and under, the Josh Giddey special, if you will. All right, so let's apply that. Let's sort by the projection. So Scam Whitmore projects the highest. Kevon Looney's down there. Cam Christie with a cap of 6 projects for 18. So that's like the 3rd highest one. So if you're trying to save cap, that makes sense. There's Allen's guy, Taylor Hendricks. Ace Bailey jumps up there. Monty Morris, who just kind of jumped in with the Pacers now that Mac McClung has been AI'd out. He's got a cap of 11 with a projection of 17. Carl was asking about the Sun. I think it was Carl, right? Oso Iguodala there projects for just under 16.5. TJD's over there. Luka Garza, honestly, like if you want to take a shot on somebody, he's played well enough the last 2 games that he might have just won some more minutes. And then I think the Precious Achua call is pretty sharp. I think that's pretty sharp. There's nobody. Someone was saying for less than 3 common, Maluk from the Phoenix Suns. You could take a shot on him and hope that he's the one that benefits from all of that. Why is Walsh projecting well? Because he hit a corner 3 at the end of the game, and it was a big deal. Best cap above Doug McDermott. Literally anybody. Sneeps. Thank you, David. Davis hasn't traveled. Wait, Ryan, is that real? Wait, why? Wouldn't we fucking know that already, Ryan? Wouldn't we already know that? Why would we find that out like 45 minutes before the game? Is that real? Oh God, Ryan. Ryan, I will find you. Jamal Murray over OG forever and ever. Amen. Yeah, that's right. That is right. Well, it's because what was this, Ryan? Send the report, bro. Yeah, but he has the tag, though. Why is Tyus Jones poo-poo now? I have no idea, man. I know. I need both. I'm with you, man. Wait, hold on. Reports they did. Ryan, I'll fucking kill you. I'll fucking kill you, Ryan. All right? Because the game's in Dallas. Ryan. I will fucking kill you. Am I allowed to say that into YouTube? Oh, I'm on the So Rare channel too. Obviously, I'm joking. Guys. I would never do that. I think Ryan is a good member of society. I think he's doing great. Here's my dog. My dog's over there. See? There we go. There's a dog. All right. Let's go. What else we got here? You got a report from ESPN that LeBron is coming back on November 8th. Yeah, I saw that. That's huge. That's good. Get the old man back, baby. Another one, dude. Amun just throwing away those Nokias. Wait, well, the camera's fucked. Sorry, guys. All right. Not named Trey Murphy, huh? Not named Trey Murphy. All right, let's do this. Man, every time I get a DM, I'm nervous someone's being like, "Oh no, it's AD," but it's just my guy Nez being like, "This sucks," just because we don't know yet. All right, so you said 30 or under, right? Shout out Nez, by the way. If you're not subscribed to the Badge Bros, they're the best. Big Z. I actually like. I think we did this earlier. So I like Zubac more than Trey Murphy. I like Mark Williams more than. I like Dyson Daniels more than Trey Murphy. So I think I would rank them like this. I would rank them Zubac, Mark Williams. No, Zubac, Dyson Daniels, Trey Murphy, Mark Williams, Andrew Wiggins. That's what I would do there. Porzingis is fine. Turner's fine. Quickly, Pritchard. Hopefully that's helpful. All right, I really do need to build my lineups here now that I've threatened. Oh, God. Phil, I think I would take Ibrahim. Cam Johnson probably projects better. I'll look it up. I'll just look it up instead of just guessing. But I think I'm playing Filipowski there and just taking a shot. Cam Johnson projects for 28.5. Filipowski projects for 25. So Cam Johnson does, in fact, project better. But I hate it. You know what I mean? He's been so bad. I would take Dyson Daniels. Yeah. No, Ryan, it's okay, man. It's okay. Nothing but love. Poor Zangi. Yeah, he's out there. We got Poot in there. Let's go, Pooet. Is Knipple better than Nurk and Ayton? No, I don't think so. If Ware is out, pick two of not. It's the last two. Give me Trey Mann and Jovic, especially because we won't know. We just won't know if Nas good to go. You know. I know. You know. Asar out. Asar Thompson is out. Ronnie Holland to the moon. There. All right, we're gonna build some lineups now. All right. We got to do it. You're going for streak 5 on contender. Really need Where to play. Yeah. I hope the Hawks value comes into fruition for you. Yeah, Cam Johnson's been tough, man. The Cam Johnson stuff has been tough. All right, let's go build these lineups. We got to focus. I messed around with the camera and now I feel like I can't get the right angle on any of this, but whatever. We'll go to the optimizer first for my stuff. I'm going to do a hard refresh here just to make sure it's got my purchases. All right, we got Poot from the Twitchy gang. Luca, Cat, Trey, Allen, Zachary. Yeah, that's really good, man. Wait, which Allen is that? Why Jared Allen? Yeah, that's great. I think Jared Allen's like a little sneaky. I hope so. I hope that's right, Albania. All right, so if I go to my collection, let's see what this says now. We might IKB some of this, though. So this says Jalen. Yeah, so this is still giving us Oh, no, now it's giving us Wemby over. Interesting. Now it's giving us Wemby over Jokic. Is that because I boosted it? I think I want to play these Miami guys, man. I think I do. I think I want to play the Miami guys. And Nez, I just outed him, doxed. I heard that Asar Thompson was out, but I haven't seen that officially reported yet. Hold on, let me see. Maybe the Detroit beat reporters beat the underdog. I mean, underdog usually pretty good at Twitter, not as good at their game. But usually they're pretty locked in on the tweets. Yeah, let me confirm that before I give you the okay. But I think I want to go. All right, let's do this now. Let's champion. All right, so if we I don't want to throw this Wemby in there though. So let's go Jokic. Let's go Jokic because ready. I want to go. Can we get Yovi? Can we get Yovi in there? Is that our guy? So he's going to cap at 8. Oh, I have the in-season one. All right, hold on. Let's go back to Wemby. Wembanyama. Let's go back over here. Let's throw Jovic in there. All right, so wait, I guess unabated has him out. Okay. All right, sorry guys. All right, so I don't think Asar is confirmed out yet. I'm not seeing it, so let's wait on that. But let's throw Jovic in there. We said Porzingis. I mean, just like a great value. What does that leave us there? That leaves us with 38, right? Now, man, I don't think we can do it. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I was wondering, like, if we throw Jaime in there, what is that? Because that leaves us at 38 the rest of the way. If we throw Jaime in there, can we get Jokic in there? Oh, we're going to just miss it. No. Oh, yeah, he's 64. We didn't just miss it. Shut the fuck up, Mike. All right, we're gonna save it because we're still gonna use that. So that leaves us here with 38. Now we could just straight up. Let's see. I mean, Ja projects through the moon. You guys don't trust Ja though, right? Like we're at the point now where we just can't trust Ja. I don't think we can. But if we think Jalen Johnson is playing, I mean, this is fire now, right? That leaves us with 41. We could go. Why again? My biggest pet peeve: when I have 41 left, this should just jump down to 41. So that leaves us with. I mean, I do like James Harden. I think all of these guys are good. Let's just throw James Harden there. I mean, this is pretty fire, right? Jovic, Porzingis, Wemby, JJ, and James Harden. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. People are saying Booker, Mobley, and Jaylen Brown are marketing and Sabonis. I would go Mobley and Jaylen Brown there, Lorenzo. Thank you for the new membership. Asar News should be out by 6:30. Thank you, Emo. Maybe downgrade Porzingis to. Oh yeah, that's right. We were talking about Holland. What does that do? I mean, Porzingis projects really well. Holland, that leaves us with 8. That leaves us 7. I don't think that's going to do too much for us. That's going to get us to 48. Yeah, it doesn't do too much for us. I think you could take Ron Holland instead of Jovic. Maybe let's keep the same lineup. And then I think we're going to use Jovic and Hawkes in the other one. So this is Wemby, Porzingis, Holland, Jalen Johnson, James Harden. I think that's what we're going to do. I really like it. Lots of people are yelling Booker. Hold on. What else is going on in the chat? John, I know Ja's just been so bad. Ja having more minutes than you. Where's the more minutes? Ja's been playing 30 minutes a game. That's it. Try Wemby, Jokic. Wait, Jaime, does that fit? Marketing or Brunson? Oh, we got Hawk in the chat. Let's go. What's up, Hawk? I would take Brunson over Marketing. Wait, hold on. You said, oh, fuck. All right, you said, I don't think that fits though, and I'm going to be annoyed that we just did this, but maybe it does. You might be right. Actually, let's throw Jokic in there. So that leaves us with 22. Oh no, you might be right. You may be crazy. Wow. So what do you guys think about that? Oh, Giddy's out. Oh no. Bad. Wow, that's tough. All right, let's see. How much Giddy did we have? Oh, actually, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Especially because we're now going to have all this Jovic. Oh, man. I wonder how much did that line shift aggressively? Why is that line only 3.5? Isn't that odd? Also, look at Underdog thinks they're fucking comedians, man. Josh Giddey, DeAndre Hunter ruled out. Oh, man, so dumb. No, that's not real. Trey Jones to the moon, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about it yet. Yeah, there's two streams going on, Borland. If you want to see me big and strong, there's the link right there. I think my contender streak broke this week, Sam, but my champ streak is about to go for number 3. All right, so this is what we were saying here. This is where we left it with Jovic, Hawkes, Ron, Victor, and Jokic. Sure, why not? Wait, why did that? Oh, I didn't mean to take over the other one that I already had. All right, so for the other one, we'll just throw Wemby in there since he projects really well. Who are the other guys that we forgot? We do have Miles Turner, who projects well. Porzingis, who projects well. We'll throw Porzingis in there. We can throw Jalen Johnson in this one. We can throw, and then just hope he plays, I guess. We could throw Turner. Oh, wait, we have another Jovic, I think, right? We could throw Jovic in this one as well. Then that leaves us with 41, and there's that James Harden that we were talking about earlier. I think that's fine. To play. Man, if Anthony Davis is out though, this is just going to be devastating. Oh man, God. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. So those are our two so far. What else do we have? Only thing that changes is that the Spurs are all go up, in my opinion, and the pace of the game will slow down. The Spurs all go up. Why do the Spurs go up and the pace go down? Wouldn't you need both of the pace going up is better for the Spurs? No. Matu says we got Jimmy and Zubac or Jalen Johnson and Wiggins. I mean, Jalen Johnson and Wiggins is the best, but we still don't know if Jalen Johnson is going to play. We don't know if he's going to play. So we need to figure that out first. Now do the KP job, Booker. I like this one. I like the one that I built a little bit better. You're on streak 3 for both of them. All right, let's go. Well, hopefully, I think Asar is sitting, but I don't know. Davis Bertans is doing really well in Latvia. Jared Allen will play this week. Yes, Jared Allen is a play this week. Fox did look good. We got paid saying it was priced like he was out from the numbers I saw. I thought the market would make it Chicago plus. Oh, interesting. Okay. I thought the Spurs would be favored, but you're right. Maybe I'm just undervaluing. Maybe I'm undervaluing how good Chicago has become. I mean, that could be it. All right, let me build this third lineup here. Let's go. Let's see if we can force in a Giannis and a Luka. Probably not. So let's not do it. We talked about John Morant projecting really well, and so is Booker. So, oops. Oh wait, no, I guess that did work. I honestly, if you're playing Josh, you'd be playing Jaren Jackson Jr. too. This gives us 22 the rest of the way, which is not. Have we played Turner yet? What was his? Turner's 25, and that leaves us with 20. In 20, let's see if there's anybody that's. I mean, like Trey Mann, we could probably do. Let's actually take. Let's see. I don't love this. I almost want to go like super, super cheap. There's Jalen Clark. Shut up, Borland. Yeah. I mean, we could do Precious Achua. If we put Precious Achua in, that leaves with 13. What does that get us to? Oh, nothing. I do kind of like Precious Achua for contender though. All right, so this leaves us with 31 the rest of the way. I really do like Mark Williams. I don't love these teams, man. Yeah, wow. I feel like I should have more wiggle room than I do, but I do not. I do not. I don't like this squad. People are saying play man. Drummond's not going to project well, just so you know. Drummond popped because he started the back to back. He projects for 19, so one under his cap. Not the worst thing in the world. But it's fine. All right, people are just saying play man. So just throw Man and Booker in there. Is that what you're saying? Let me see your man hands. All right, let's get Man in there. Then that leaves us with Booker for the last spot, I think. Right? Yeah, that leaves us with Booker. So people like that? You guys like that lineup? Oh my God, was Brian Don? Will you buy on my board at Brian Donnelly in the chat? Look at this clown. Yeah. Thank you, Patrick. Patrick, is your model the fucking news? Oh man, Towns, Mobley, or Denny. I would put Denny ahead of all of them, but it's probably Towns, Denny, Mobley. Hmm, let's see. Precious. Yeah, Precious we might do in it. Thanks. Trying to save a couple in season for the quick play. Yeah, that's true too. The in-season's a good call. In-season's a good call. All right, let me go. Let's build a little challenger. I mean a contender, excuse me. Then I got to do some quick play. We got to get the quick play going. For contender, let's throw a chew in this one. Let's do that. We'll get the cap of 7 in for that. And then I think we probably have to play Jaren Jackson Jr. in one of these. That's a pretty. I honestly, I'd love to play Mark Williams too if we can. They got 3 games this game. I probably should have been playing Mark and some other stuff with 3 games. Although he's not going to play all 3. Drew Smith, all of a sudden, like a pretty good smash here. That leaves you with 32. The rest of the. Oh no, that's Khalil Ware. Excuse me. No, don't play Khalil. Don't play Khalil Ware. Do we have any other news here? Let's see. Io's back. Interesting. Io. Io assume what's Io's cap? Let's see. Io, no minute restriction. Nah, cap of 23. That's not as spicy as I thought it was. Not as spicy as I thought it was. Yeah, sure. Go for it, dude. Go for it. Wait, do I still have Booker in there? Didn't I just use Booker, right? Are you? Oh no, I didn't. That leaves me with 12. Can I get somebody down there with 12? Let's see. Let's see what I can get down here. Thought for sure I'd already used Booker. I bet I could use one of like the Celtics guys. All right, so we got Conchar, Shamit, Vit Krejci with 3 games. It's probably fine. There's your guy, Taylor Hendricks. We could just roll out Taylor Hendricks. No, we can't. Let's throw Luka Garza in there. Cam Whitmore. Maybe we just do Cam Whitmore. I think we just do Cam Whitmore. Cam Whitmore or Luka Garza. What do you guys think? Cam or Luka? I think it's Cam. I think it's Cam with 2 games. No Bilal Coulibaly. Let's just do it. Jalen Duren over John Morant. Yeah, for sure. I don't trust John Morant. I mean, I know I'm playing him in one of them, but I don't trust John Morant right now. Paul Reed's fine. Yeah, Paul Reed is fine. Let's go do this quick play here. Man, so deflated seeing Giddey out. What a bummer. All right, we got to try again. Let's select a player. Let's see who we got from this game that we can throw out there. We got Chris Middleton. We would need to get to what? Chris Middleton would have to get to 23. That's actually kind of fine. That's kind of fine there. Let's put Chris Middleton in there for right now. But let's see if there's anybody else that like pops here for a second. See if there's anybody else. Blazers, you could go I could go Klingon or Sharp. I do like the pace of this game, but they've been a little funky lately. For the late, I guess we can go Kalkbrenner. You guys want to throw Kalkbrenner in there? I don't know. It's against the Lakers. I don't love it. We haven't talked a lot about DeAndre Ayton. I think he's a really good play tonight, just in general. All right. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. For Cleveland here, we got Spida, no, I can't play any of them. Jalen Tyson. Not tonight. On the Miami side, Norman Powell. Maybe we just throw Davion Mitchell in there. Maybe we throw Davion in there. What does he need to get to? 30? Nah. Norman Powell to 36. Norman Powell to 36. That's better than Chris Middleton, right? Let's do that. I don't think I have Nembhard. I'm thinking Whitmore over Paul Reed. That's why I said it. Yeah, I'm going that way. Nurk, Hawk. I would rank them Porzingis, Hawkes, and then Nurk. I'd have Nurk last. Listen, projections are going to tell you Nurk first, though. So just know that. But I just don't trust it. If we get Khalil Ware out, Jaime Hawkes is pretty solid there. Okay, so those are my teams, man. I guess 13% Giddey isn't the worst thing in the world, but that sucks. I wanted to run Pure tonight. Shut up, Run Pure Sports. We're not shouting them out. Let's go check out the comedians of the Underdog Twitter account. Look at them. What's happening here? Is X on? What's going on here? Let's do a quick. What's going on? Are you guys seeing that? Or is that just me? Okay, now we're back. All right, so the last thing we got was 9 minutes ago about IO. Let's actually, you know what we should do instead? Let's go back over to the spreads, see if we got something else. I know, Alan, you play Taylor Hendricks. I don't have an in-season Hendricks, so you can play Hendricks. You can be the smartest person. Who are your top swaps for underdog? We can do that in a second, actually. That would be helpful for me. All right, real quick, if we do a refresh here. Refresh. Lakers still 8.5. No real movement anywhere. Bucks, Mavs, but all right. Fuck, I need AD to play. And then the Clippers are 4.5-point favorites. I think Jalen Johnson's going to play. Although it's no Kawhi. Asar out? Is it? Oh, wait, we get the dump? All right, well, let's dump it out. Hold on. Let me catch it out. Let me catch it up. All right, so we got Karis LeVert out. Asar out. All right, that's it we got. That's all we got. But that's good. That's good for Ron Holland projections if you want. Duncan Robinson gets a little bit of a boost too. Lakers are starting Luka, Reeves, Smart, Rui, and dominating. All right. Yeah, Wiggins is fine too. I think for talking through the swaps though, Khalil Ware's available. So much for the Jovic stuff. I actually think Jovic is still fine. Although I do think that means I'm going to switch my Norman Powell take. You guys can't see this to Khalil Ware. I do think I'm going to go to Khalil Ware in the quick play because I think that's pretty good. Yeah, at 22, he just needs to get to 27. I still think Jovic and Jaquez are fine plays. Definitely take some of the ceiling away from it. The Magic are starting Anthony Black, Desmond Bain, Franzi Vags, Pancaro, and Wendell Carter Jr. No Jalen Suggs tonight. I don't know if we talked about that enough, but let's go. Yeah, I still like Jaime. Thinking now, putting Duncan Robinson instead of Collins and Daly. I think that's fine. Yeah, you could do Nurk over Jaquez now if you want, but just know that it's you playing Yusuf Nurkic. So I'm just having a tough time. I'm going to just slide over to Underdog here for a moment, just to talk through some of those swaps because they had asked. I think, I think for swaps, so like, all right, Giddy, we got to get out of there, Joshua. I really liked. So I mean, Drew Holiday's probably in every draft. I really like Drew Holiday tonight. I really like Mark Williams. For Miami, right, if we just sort it by team, with Khalil Ware in, his ADP is 19, but he didn't get drafted at all at the end of the day. This projection is insane, but I think you can play Khalil Ware. Jaime Jaquez, I think, is a fine swap as well. Somebody I was going to late was Keontae George of the Utah Jazz. He was barely drafted tonight. Let's just go back to these 35s here. Porzingis is somebody that I was trying to get some of. Let's get Asar out of there too. You see I have Jaime ranked. DeAndre Ayton I love. I think DeAndre Ayton should have been drafted way more than he was. Yeah, Javonte Green is fine. Dort is already out for tomorrow. They already ruled out Dort for tomorrow? Wow. Man, Dort's going through it. That is good. I mean, for whoever they're going against, that's pretty good. I forget who OKC plays tomorrow, but that is good. I think Jared Allen's a great swap too. Why is Collins mid? I mean, they're just not using him. They're not using him the way that they're not playing him. Hold on. Who did we just talk about? Lou Dort? Let's see a little Dort report. Let's comb through these swaps though. Would love to find a couple more here, especially because if Anthony Davis is out, I'm gonna be booped. I do think if Gafford is out, just in general, even if AD's in, somebody like PJ Washington is pretty interesting. Yeah, right there. PJ's right here. Keyshawn George with no Bilal Coulibaly. I mean, Noah Sarr. Okay, hold on. Let's talk through this. So Noah Sarr Thompson, who is their best defender. I mean, could Washington keep this a little bit faster pace? Could the offense get going a little bit more? And then maybe Keyshawn George, who is somebody that put up 50 and 60 bombs early on, could he get there? Also, McCollum, you probably can't get to McCollum or Middleton. But, I do think Keyshawn is somebody that you could get to. It's going to be an under-owned guy, which is fun, but Keyshawn is fun. I mean, Colin Sexton is back, and I think people got soured on that because Miles Bridges is playing, but Sexton is back. You could go Atlanta stuff and hope that people are ruled out. But I think if you're going to do that, you just go Porzingis. Garland, I was taking plenty of Garland tonight. I think that's it, though. I mean, Nurkic projects well. He's going to have to be out there against Rudy. Oh, it's gross. I mean, now you can deal with the Bulls, Trey Jones, Io DeSumo, no minute restriction. I don't think I'm getting there for any of those. They're going to be dealing with Castle, Kalkbrenner, Nikhil Alexander. I don't know. It's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough. If you guys have takes, would love to hear them. Yeah, sorry, Sam. Sorry, guys. I think I'd put Porzingis ahead of Rudy. Rudy's also on a back-to-back. Andy had a good game last night, so I don't know. Risco Bear with one. I don't root there. Timberwolves on a back-to-back. I don't love it. I know. I'm sorry, Sam. Bucelis for 100. I mean, do you think Bucelis is going to handle the ball? Wait, do you think that's right? Bucelis is going to handle the ball? That's interesting, Jordan. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, man, we're running out of time here. I got to build a few more lineups over on the So Rare Streets. I haven't finished those yet, and I got to do that. Thanks, David. Everybody should. Let's pump those numbers up, man. What's a good at 39 cap? Let's see. Let's clear. Let's see. 39. 39. Jalen Johnson, Jalen Duren, Trey Murphy, Jalen Brown, John Morant, Zubac, Sabonis, Wiggins, Nurkic. Those are like the highest projected guys over there. Those are the highest projected guys. Yeah, Io's not restricted. Yeah, man, the boost. Jordan, this is an interesting take, man. I wasn't there. This is an interesting take. Color me intrigued, man. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm so confused by that spread, though. I feel like that spread should be a little bit different, but whatever. All right, let me go back over here. Let me build a couple more. Let's do an arena. I haven't done an arena. Let's do an arena lineup. Let's play ball. Man, I don't love this lineup as much anymore. I'm gonna cancel these lineups, guys. Sorry if that bums you out. We gotta cancel these. Because we're gonna, you know what we're gonna do instead? We're gonna use the projection bros. We're just gonna trust top tier projections today. That's what we're gonna do. I'll show you guys how this works. That's what we're gonna do. Let's clear all of this. Although whatever, we can't clear Cloware. We're gonna go over to top tier. We're going to do a hard refresh over there, and then we're going to do it. Lakers playing a half an hour. Thank you, David. But I think Bogey should see some minutes. Yeah. Thoughts on Ware, Turner, and Bane? Turner's going to project the best. I think I would rank them Turner, Ware, Bane. And that's how, God, that's terrible. But that's where I'm at. All right, let's go to top tier. This is what we're going to do here. Let's go to, let's do a hard refresh just for a second. Let's go to the dashboard. Let's go to my collection. Let's make sure I don't have any saved lineups. Ooh, okay. Maybe that was part of the problem there. Let's delete the saved lineup. Let's do auto builder. That might have been why that was being funky earlier. Champion, let's run it. All right, so this gives us JJ, Ja, Porzingis, Turner, Wemby. Screw it. Let's just save it. Let's save it. Let's exclude saved lineups. Let's run it again. Then it gives us Wemby, Ron Holland, Nembhard, Jaylen Brown, Devin Booker. Sure, that sounds hot as hell. Let's save it. Let's run one more. Then it gives us Jokic, Neesmith, Storm and Norman, Mark Will, Derek White. Absolutely. Save it. And then let's do contender. Let's run a contender. This gives us Pritchard, Triple J, Ryan Rollins, Why Not, Minot, Jalen Smith. Let's save it. Let's run another one. This gives us Jordan Walsh, Cam Whitmore, Jaren Jackson Jr., Keontae, James Harden. This one's kind of fun. Let's save that. So that's 2 in the contender. Now let's do Let's do an Arena 140. Let's see what that looks like. This gives us Giannis, Norman Powell, Cam Johnson, Bobby Portis, and Cam. I don't know if I want whatever. Let's do it. Let's save it, and then let's do an Arena 75. Let's see what that does. Jarris. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Let's save it. All right. So now I'm just going to show you guys how this works. This is kind of sick. Hold on. Let me catch up on the chat here. Vucevic is going to have at least 12 to 15 boards tonight with Giddey out. I expect. I got to tell you, I faded Giddey. Vucevic so hard, man. So hard. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Can't import arenas. Oh, brutal. Banchero, Booker, or Towns. I'd rank them Booker, Towns, Banchero. All right. So if we go to saved lineups, let's import them. It's going to take us over to So Rare. You can't see this. Yeah, it looks like it did not do the arena. So let's import the 7 lineups. One of them failed. 2 of them failed. Why did the class? Oh, I see what I did. Wait, no, that they fucked that up. All right, let's go back over here. So let's see what that did. It did not import the arenas. Okay. I just want to make sure that worked because now we're at 6:41 Eastern, so we got to go here. Yeah, the arenas failed. The way that it was making it seem like the contenders failed, so that's why I was confused there. But if we go over there, let's go to play. All right, so we still have Khalil Ware in there for pros. Here we go. Let's see if it did it. Yeah, so we're running out Wemby, Ja, Triple J, Porzingis, Turner. We're running out JB, Booker, Nembhard, Wemby, and Ron Holland. And then we're running out Jokic, Mark Will, White, Storman, Norman, Aaron Neesmith. And that's for somebody to get us to 260. For our contenders, we're starting the streaks over, whatever. That's what we got. Let's just do the arena. Let's do the arena 75. Or no, we have a 140. Wait, how much essence do we have? 865. Yeah. Let's do 140. All right. So we start with Giannis, right? It wanted us to start with Giannis. That leaves us with 20 the rest of the way. All right. So we're not using any of our Miami Heat guys that we just fucking bought. So let's get Hawkes in there. That leaves us with 18 the rest of the way. We said Robinson was somebody that was popping okay, right? Here's to you, Duncan Robinson. Cam Whitmore was somebody else too that was like fine with his cap, right? So that's 11. It leaves us with 28 for the rest of the way. Santi Aldama. Wait, can we have a Jaren Jackson Jr., right? We need to force Jaren Jackson Jr. in. Let's see if we have anybody else cheaper than who are we just looking at? Cam Whitmore at 11. Maybe we go to Luka Magic of the Garza variety. No, he's a cap of 11 as well. Dalton Connect with a cap of 10. I don't really love it. Paul Reed, B-Ball Paul. The people were calling for it earlier. That leaves us with 30. We could do Spicy Dante, but he's only got 1 game. Klingon's over there. Cooper Flagg's got 2. What's Triple J? Oh, maybe I'm using both Triple J's. I wish Rudy had more than 1 game. I think we just use Cooper Flagg. Yeah. Nasri. Let's just use Cooper Flagg. Let's just do that. That's fun. That's for a little sweat. Let's swipe to confirm. Swipe. All right. Trey Man or Kamara for quick play. Give me Trey Man. We're winding down here. If you haven't liked the stream and subscribed to the channel and put hashtag live before lock into the chat, you should go ahead and do that. We'll spin 2 different giveaways here. 2 different giveaways tonight. We will have a limited tier in-season card and a rare classic. You know what I might actually do right now is go back and give people the people that won stuff here. So let's see. Blue Tomatoes is still owed. So while you guys do that, I'm going to go to Blue Tomatoes. Hey, Blue Tomatoes, are you still here? I can't remember if you won the in-season or oh no, you won the rare. Okay. Cause I found the other one. So I'm going to go do that right now. So you won the rare. Let's see what it's going to be. It's not going to be Jalen Johnson. That's like the one good rare that I have left, but I will give you a rare card. Let's see. We only have 11 left of the rare. Most of them probably don't play basketball anymore. Big Dick Nick Rich. We'll give you a Big Dick Nick Rich here. So let's send that trade. So Blue Tomatoes, congrats. And then what was our other guy? Oakham over here, Oakham 1986. Let's go over here. We got to get him the limited card. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. Hopefully you're telling me that Anthony Davis has been ruled in and then I'm a happy person because I would like to get that one at least right. How about a Kevon Looney? Tim Hardaway Jr. No, I need that one. Let's see. Jaden Ivey's a fun one. Ty Jerome's a fun one. Jordan Wall. Oh no, I need the Celtics one. Sorry. Let's see. I need one that's not gonna like affect my my score. You know, how about Sadiq? Hey, baby. Sadiq Bey is a fun one. There you go. Sadiq Bey. Oh wait, sending Sadiq Bey. There we go. All right, Sadiq Bey going over. So you won. There we go. That's the limited in-season card for whatever reason. One of them I had to enter my password. The other one I didn't. And it's in the order you don't think it is. There you go, Blue Tomatoes. Hell yeah. Let me see if I missed anything in the chat here besides Triple J disappointing all the times. And that was you that won the limited. Just sent it to you. Sadiq Bey, baby. Hey, baby. There we go. Jovic, man, or Herb Jones. Man, it was Jovic for a hot second, but I do think it is Herb Jones, man, Jovic in that order. Jovic can still get there. I don't think Jovic is a bad play, but it's just not as exciting. Give me Wemby. Nice try, bro. Nice try. I know. I'm sorry, dude. Sorry. Although, hey, who knows? You might actually be able to slide him into a lineup right now with them having back-to-backs and stuff. So, oh, man, would love to see this Anthony Davis news, man. Would like to get this injury news right just like once so it's not terrible. Luke Cornett's available. Larry Nance Jr. is out. Nick Smith Jr. inactive. We got Javante starting. We knew that. McCollum, Trey Johnson, Keyshawn, Middleton, Sarr. Man. Let's see. I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do. We got to wrap up though in a second. So we'll have two giveaways. Hey, and just a reminder, I keep thinking it's Friday. Rudy, so he's only got one game. He projects for like 32, but he's only got one game. So you're like really risking the biscuit. Just a reminder too, the NBA bit. I'll drop a link to that right now. We do that Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern time. Every single day, talking hopes. We did the 89 Cavs today on that channel at 2 p.m. That was with two of my comedian friends. That was a lot of fun, so go check that out if you missed it. We also have this show Monday and Friday. I'll have another stream for this midweek too as well. We'll have another show midstream, so make sure you go do that. And then I think we're going to spin these giveaways here in the next minute or so because I need to figure out my swaps, my swaps. But I appreciate everybody hanging out. Hope you guys enjoyed this, found this insightful. Hope everybody's streak's alive. And then I'm going to go make some dinner. Out here. It just got real cold in the Northeast in the last 4 hours or so. Not that you needed a weather update, but that's what you got. All right, we're going to start with the Rare Classic. Here we go. This is going to be the Rare Classic. If you win this, shoot me a DM at Mike Zakarian. I would say join the Discord, but too many bots are coming in and it's bumming me out. So don't do that. Just DM me at Mike Zakarian. It's Hershey. We the North. You finished second in the World Series, but first in the giveaway. There we go. It's Hershey. Rare Classic. There we go. Vladdy Daddy. You love to see it. All right, here we go. This is for the limited in season. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? It's going to be VAR Comedy. Wait, is that your second win, VAR Comedy? Is that VAR Comedy's second one? It's Hershey says spin again. No, just take the W, bro. And VAR Comedy, it looks like he gets the W for the in-season card. All right, gang. We are going. If it's Hershey really means that, we'll do that on Friday. We'll spin it a bunch of times on Friday. We can't do it now. We got to wrap up. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Best of luck. Let's go. Get your swaps in. Get your lineups in. Get those XPs up. You know what I'm saying? No, it's too late, bro. Take the W, bro. You deserve it. Those freaking doyers. We'll see you guys on Friday or at the NBA bit or in my dream.